In here, in here, we pour whiskey.
Woo, woo, woo! Welcome, people. Welcome to Mundo Madness Monday. Mundo in the house. How you guys doing? Hey, I'm gonna have a short show for y'all tonight. Got a few things to do tonight. So, cheers, everybody, whoever's watching. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Cheers, boy. Yeah, I've got R2 here. R2's ready. You ready, R2? What do you say? Yep, we are. Who? Me? Yes, I did make one. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So R2 here is telling me that he wants me to kind of talk about a few different things and so forth. And as everybody knows, we're super excited about the third issue of AJ coming out. Whoop 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 whoop. AJ, Albatross Junction, Albatross Junction. Hey, no, Anthony and Kevin, they're really hard working right now, or either working hard or hard at working. I mean, come on, who's to say what's going on, right? No, I love these guys, man. I love my friends. They're pretty bitching. But yeah, no, they're working on getting those issues out. We're trying to get, they're doing the last bit of coloring, inking, and so forth, so they can get these printed up and get them out to us, as soon as possible. And they're working on issue 4 too. So where that's going to be some pretty cool stuff in issue 4, from what I understand. Cheers again, guys. And ladies, if there's any ladies in the house watching. So again, let me here go to the Jim Smith. What up, buddy? Cincy, yeah. Jared, what up? Titan, good to see all of y'all here, man. Thank you so much. Love you guys, man. Thank you for stopping by. So tonight, again, just a little touch up on AJ and so forth. Now, one of the things that I wanted to show is, if you guys are into graphic novels, of course, like AJ, graphic novels and so forth, and if you kind of gotta go, out of the box, so to speak. One of my favorite comics, and I tell you, by Sam Watterson, Louis Simons, and Kent Williams, they had done a wonderful job with the Havoc and Wolverine meltdown. This book is the shit. I mean, it's not your typical, comic book in terms of the way that, they're drawn out and stuff. It's more like it's almost a painting type comic book. And it is just unbelievably well done. It is pretty graphic as well. I mean, Wolverine, if you like Wolverine like I do, and then Havoc, not too much is talked about Havoc. Of course, we all know that Havoc is Cyclops' brother, right? So, and let me come in here, and I'm gonna read this a little bit here. It says Walter Simonson, Louis Simonson, they are both the writers. John Muth is Havoc's art. Kent Williams, Wolverine art. Bill Daly or Dackley, excuse me, the letter. R.S. Brosterman is the designer. Margaret Clark, Steve Bustinetto, editors, and Archie Goodwin, editor in chief. So, and forgive me if I, killed some of these names here, but kind of show you. Here's, one of the very few pages. This is the first page right here, and you've already got action. I mean, the minute you open this comic book, I mean, you got action. Wolverine already whooping ass, man. It's pretty damn cool. And so of course he's trying to, find some answers to things in typical, right? Typical Wolverine, always looking for them answers. And it gets pretty damn graphic in here. But again, if you look at some of these other pages, it you can see how it's almost pretty damn close to paintings instead of just a drawing. And the lines are pretty smooth. The bubbles here are pretty well done. All the word the storyline is fantastic as well. And Jim, Cincy, Jared, and Titan, how you guys doing tonight, man? It's a Monday and everybody's kind of like, it's a Monday. So, for Monday, it's kind of like weird, right? Because everybody's like, you get off work, you're ready for a drink like I am. And then, of course, you want to do, your typical relaxation, get on YouTube, do this, do that, work a little bit on some Sabers, right, guys? You know, and so cheers. And so, in reading these comics, though, I wanted to touch a little bit upon comics, and if you are a fan, like I said, of Wolverine and so forth, and also the X-Men, if you guys are in X-Men, if you all remember, this right here, how many covers do you have of this same comic book? Right, I think there was four total, if I remember. I think I've got all four of them, and for excuse me, guys. Yeah, four fronts for that same comic, man. I got my Vader's Vault Shadow Sovereign after 13 months. It's awesome. Titan, that is fantastic. I had been looking at those, and I bet it's just. How does it feel? Does it feel like fantastic in the hand? Yeah, I bet it does, dude. I bet it really does. They look fantastic, man. Just really, the design is phenomenal, phenomenal. Now, um, I'm what is everybody else working on too? I'm kind of like I'm in, of course, you guys know I'm in the middle of making the PVC pipe lightsaber, right? And yeah, we're gonna switch gears here for a few minutes and get away from the comic for a few minutes, and then we'll go back to that because this is a little bit of everything today. I ain't gonna just stick to one little one little session. So one little topic, and we're gonna go all over the place. It's thin and small but solid. Really? Hmm. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So last night I cut some PVC pipe out, and I was kind of working on trying to see if maybe I can cut this thing out and make a little shroud myself. But you know, just an idea in the works. So I'm not sure if I want to do that or not, or just do it and then see how it looks. Of course, it's going to take some work at it. This is a 1 1/4 piece right here, and that will end up actually going. So here's the saber right here that I've been working on for the PVC pipe. I've been sanding and sanding it, and I still need a good ways to sand it because I'll be painting it, here. And so I'm thinking I'm thinking this piece maybe wet black. This piece probably chrome, and then here I'm thinking maybe like a brass color. I'm kind of in between. I'm going up and down with different colors, different things, and so forth. Yes, update on the saber. I did drill my hole for the blade retention screw. And I got it actually did pretty good, man. It holds it pretty good. I tested it out with a blade. Kind of a little wobbly because I haven't exactly glued this piece down just yet because all of this right here is still kind of loose until I really get it, you know. Let's see, Jared says, let's see, sabers and sabers, more sabers. Laugh out loud. Yes, more sabers. The more, the better. And that's one of the reasons why we got saber talk tonight. You know, I should have put. I need to put on that saber talk tonight, the old banner, if I can find it. Let's see. Let me see if I can find the banner, guys. Just a minute. I'm gonna see if I can put the banner here. Civilized. You know what? I'm gonna go right here. Civilized Sabers. And well, that's Saber Talk UK. No, 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 no. We went just a regular Saber Talk, man. No, Saber Talk, Saber Talk. Anyway, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. And we're gonna brand it. We're gonna brand it. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. What do we do? What do we do? Do. Comment. Let's go back to comments. Woohoo! Jim Smith, welcome. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, it is what it is, man. I mean, it's a work in progress, right, guys? And JT, what up, dog? Just got a hospital. What? Hospital Mundo, issues pile up, but regardless, much love, brother. Oh man, you know what, dude? Much love to you, dude. Prayers, prayers, man. I'm gonna send some prayers up for you right now, dog. Um, thank you for being here, dude. Man, that means a lot, man. Means a lot, dude. Um, well, let's see. What printer did you get, Cincy? Cincy got a printer, huh? Hmm. Let's see. Currently designing a chassis to convert my roommate's Thundercats lightsaber to Profi. My 3D printer should be here next week and I can start test printing. That is badass. Now that is badass. Excuse me, guys. You know, one of these days I hope to get one. and it probably take me a very long time to do a chassis because with my dyslexia I'm liable to mess things up, but never give up, keep trying always, right, guys? Persistence pays off. That's how I got the memory saver done. So I'm gonna put R2 down here for a little bit. I know he's probably gonna scream at me in a little bit. Woo, Thundercats, yeah. All right, so let's see here. So Cindy, you in a 3S1 Pro, huh? Has anybody ever used one of those Dremel 3D printers? I've seen one, you know, but I'm not so sure about those because I mean, I hear a lot of good things about certain other 3D printers, and um, I'm actually, and from what I understand, they're kind of affordable. I mean, it just depends on what you get, right? Make fail, make fail. Make mundo. That's how we learn. Yep, that's right. Fail, 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 but learn, learn, learn. Yes, sir, Cincy. Cheers, man. So you guys are going to be happy that I ordered my board for the balance, Cincy. I ordered my board for it. So the balance will be worked on after I get this one done. So um, super super excited, and of course, this one, like I said, it's going to take a little bit of time, but I need to concentrate on getting several of these hilts under my belt so that I can continue to improve on my skills and you know, eventually have that title one day. Yeah. Maybe one of these years, maybe when I'm old and gray. I'm already getting old and gray, but older and grayer. The Dremel is good for cutting, sanding, and grinding, not so much for 3D printing. That's good to know, Jim. That is good to know because I haven't even read the specs on it, and I haven't even seen any of the um reviews on it as far as its performance and stuff for the 3D printing. But I've seen a few up for sale from other people, and I'm all like, that's not good. Why are they giving up their 3D printer? So that kind of tells me a little something there about the 3D printers from Dremel. So um, it may not be the best for the 3D printing. And would I don't know. Did you have you guys got a chance to watch Jeremy's build with his very first solo um hilt that he made himself, his very first hilt that he got and made it himself, and then he did a live on installing it. I thought that was pretty wonderful, man. So Jeremy, if you end up seeing this, man, kudos, dude. I appreciate. I love seeing that video. It was wonderful, man. And gotta drive home from work. See you on the other side. All right, Cindy. See you. Be safe getting home, dog. And and so going back to 3D printers. Yes, the 3D printers. Hopefully one of these days I can purchase one. And I heard that like I said, thank you, Titan. Yeah, he did a great job for his first custom saber, man. Yeah, he really did. It looked pretty neat too. Looked pretty good. Um, Going back to the 3D printers, it is absolutely phenomenal from the things that I've seen from Benji, and then now Jeremy, and they're producing some pretty badass chassis out of their 3D printers, and pretty good quality as well. Jared says I have a fast S mini enclosed printer. Had it for 2 years and now not a single problem. 7.9 by 7.9 by 7.9 inches. Printing volume works. Freaking awesome. Huh. Wow. All right. So, see, now you guys are giving me these names to these 3D printers here, and that is something now that I can go and I can look at, do some research on. And now that you guys are telling me these names, go do some research, look at some reviews, and then eventually you know make my decision on what I want based on some of these reviews. And I appreciate you guys telling me the names of some of these 3D printers because I didn't know where to start. Know where to start in terms of I've looked at them, but very briefly. Tim from Tearfun Orbital is awesome at making chassis. Yes, you know what, Titan? I just looked at a few of his videos the other yesterday, and then I think I looked at one today, and I'm thoroughly impressed as well. Oh my goodness. Some of these guys are making these chassis is unbelievable. The detail on them. I'm really loving the detail, and especially if you paint the detail in it. Jeez, unbelievable, man. Absolutely unbelievable. And it fathoms me that, you know, the creativity and the time that it takes to make these things, as well as the patience. So you know how somebody, a Jedi is very patient. We're supposed to be patient. But then some of us are like, we try to be patient and we have a lot of cussing in between, and then we go back to being patient, right? Yeah, yeah. I feel some people's pain. So uh, I'll give you a little update. I'm trying to kind of play around, and of course, everybody's seen the chassis here, right? And and I've got a little LED right here underneath here, but I'm thinking what I'm thinking of doing with this now is that it's a little off. So what I may have to do is I may have to take this rod right here and kind of move it back here so that I have one of the faces kind of open a little bit more. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that I'm going to put this in my Vader, my Master Replicas Vader hilt, uh, because I've got the conversion parts for it now, and I've got this here, and it fits in there pretty well. So I got to figure out where I can get that piece to kind of combine the blade holder and the rod here pretty soon, and try to work on that. Excuse me, and then we'll kind of work on buttons for maybe putting under here, or maybe doing it on here. I'm still kind of trying to decide on stuff like that, and that's going to be a lot of fun to work on the Vader as well. So I've got three in the works that I'm trying to accomplish here. So once I can get those five um done, said, under my belt, under my belt, then that's going to be fantastic for me, and I can kind of concentrate on taking my skills to the next level, right? And hopefully maybe start off with learning how to do a chassis myself. So that would probably be more like my next concept of skill, is to learn how to do a chassis myself, and probably waste a lot of filament work doing that first. See, can't go wrong with it. Replaceable magnetic bed, and send the creator and behind his printer 100%. You have a problem, help fix it. Personally, he's awesome guy. It's an awesome printer. Cool, cool. That is awesome to hear, man. Jared, thank you. Thank you for the information. So let me know. Let me fill you in on a few things, guys. Like I said, I'm working on this, and this is one of the things that I'm kind of um hesitant about doing, but working on. If I cut this, right, cut this out, and then I have these two here open along with a strip here and a strip here. Now, that's just one part of my design right here, right? Now, if I take this out, I take that out, and here's one of the other things that I'm thinking. If I can find my where's my pommel? There it is. Okay. So, I also did work on sanding some more of my pommel, and I did get my holes drilled in. So, yeah, I just did a kind of like a real quick drilled holes. I mean, like I said, it's a PVC pipe, you know, hilt. I'm not too worried about it. So, here's another part of the design from the PVC hilt that I'm thinking, that if I don't do that big piece, and I may still do a different design out of it, cut it up and kind of do something a little bit different. But I had bought some of these for my Vader hilt, but these are not the right ones that I really want. So I'm thinking of maybe going with the brass look and something like that. So what do you guys think? Huh? What do you guys think? You tell me. I mean, I probably have like maybe three, maybe four. I don't know yet. I'm still kind of deciding whether I want maybe three, maybe four of these on here, and I think maybe three might be the little lucky number on here to put on there if I put them on. If well, more than likely, the way I'm feeling, because as far as the design goes, and as far as the way things are going here, I'm pretty much going by feeling on the Saber. So yeah, the brass look would phenomenal. Oh yeah, Jared, I'm thinking that. So maybe that middle part is going to be painted brass along with those black handle parts. So, and I think I'll put three. So yeah, I think that might work. That might work. And um, it gets me a little bit frustrated sometimes because I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and I'm sure. every one of you guys too is you struggle with a decision, like you do it and then it's like, yeah, maybe I should have gone this way. But then again, and sometimes we get lucky and we get like a happy accident, and I've heard about that quite a bit. Happy accidents happen a lot. Happy accidents happen a lot, and I'm loving the fact that um I'm getting quite a few happy accidents. Quite a few happy accidents, man, because if you look at this right here, just the painter's tape around here looks kind of pretty cool, man. But I'm I'm looking at, like a silver accent around here. But again, like I said, all these different designs. Bob Ross, huh? Bob Ross, gotta love him. So, um, let's see here. So Titan, yeah, going back to Tifron Orbital, he's got some great content, really great content. I was thoroughly pleased when I saw some of his videos, and I caught part of them by accident because it's funny that I'm working with special needs individuals, right? But now I got some of my guys watching these videos with me that work. Lucky me, right? I got one of my guys, and he's loving it. That he'll put music on for a little while, and then he'll go straight to these lightsaber videos, man. And I'm all like, really, dude? You like this stuff? Uh-huh. Yeah, he shakes his head and he's just going nuts. Excuse me. Sorry, sorry. So he's loving it. I'm loving it because I get to watch it at work, man. And it's unbelievably cool. It's unbelievably cool. And so going back, okay. So let's see. Jared. Uh-huh. Since he's good, he's on the road right now, getting home. Jim, so are you working on anything right now, Jim? Are you working on anything special, or are you just kind of like in between Sabers and kind of taking it easy right now? And for anybody who's out there, watching this right now too, if you guys are working on something special, hey, put it in the comments. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys and see what y'all are working on, what y'all are doing. And if y'all has how many of you, and I'm pretty sure quite a few of you, and all you guys have, graciously let me know. Nothing prop wise right now. Oh, all right, Jim. Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody got to take a break, and get to kind of in between downtime and enjoy certain things, right? You got to enjoy what you have for a while, and got to enjoy, man. You got to enjoy the small things in life. And so going back to certain props and so forth, I mean, I can't believe how many sabers are coming out left and right. And it's like, ooh, I'm in a kid in a candy store that can't buy the damn candy. Ooh. Yes, Jim. I hear you, man. I almost didn't come on tonight, being busy. I was hoping they'd come home, my clients come home a little bit earlier so that I could leave a little bit earlier, but they had other plans. But it's okay. I made it in time. I made it in time for you guys. And and I wouldn't have it any other way too, man. So uh again, thank you guys for all being here. Appreciate it. Let's switch gears for a few minutes and head back to Anthony and Kevin on AJ. And Anthony and Kevin, they have the merch. Has anybody here looked at some of the merch? And I'm thinking of getting I want to get the Mundo's backpack because Anthony took the Mundo's backpack to Puerto Rico, and some of the pictures with it are phenomenal, man. The Mundo's backpack made it to Puerto Rico. Can you believe it, guys? That is so cool. And the way he had it with the background, with it's just fantastic, fantastic. And Anthony says that the backpackers was pretty well made because it was very comfortable. First Monday since Thanksgiving. That was off with no call in. Laugh out loud. Jim. Here's to you, buddy. Here's to you. Oh man. So yeah, and the backpack he said was pretty well done. So I want to grab the backpack. I want to grab, of course I've got the shot glass already. I've got it set up so I can't go and reach it right now. It's on one top of my refrigerator here. And eventually, I may put some shot glasses up here, guys, or some AJ merch and put it right above me when I get times. Uh, when I get time to kind of move things around up here. I got Optimus right here with my PlayStation 2, and he's trying to connect with it, but what can you say? It's a no go. I'm gonna have to get the PlayStation 2 fixed or grab another one. However, um, back to AJ merch. I'm trying to see if I can also get a Albatross Junction Mundo's T-shirt. Now I've got the hoodie, and y'all seen me sport the hoodie, but it gets hot here in Corpus, man. It gets really hot, and right now it's cool, so uh I can sport the hoodie. Like right now, it is very comfortable out here. Right now, tonight is probably I want to say like 65. I mean, it's nice. It ain't that cold. 65 over here is really not that cold. You can pretty much wear shorts. And so I want the t-shirt because eventually it's going to get really like, super super hot, and the t-shirt would be like I wouldn't have to sport the hoodie just to represent AJ. And then of course he's got other designs on there too. And then for I'm so interested also in the Civilized Sabers uh merch as well because the tri-star, the dual star, the quad star. Woo! How many stars? Man, I mean, I think Anthony's gonna go and try to get as many stars, as many as he can in one blade. I wouldn't be surprised if he could actually fit 8. I know he could probably fit 6, but it would depend on how the LEDs start, evolving into smaller but brighter LEDs. And if that end up to happen, if that happens, if that technology becomes even more apparent, then he'll be able to fit Lord knows how many LEDs in these dang blades. And of course, I don't have the saber with me right now, but the brightest blades on the planet. Even if you're looking at a blade like this, a day blade, and it's just like if you watch some of Anthony's videos where he has some of those day blades, it's like unbelievable. 52 in good old Mississippi. Hey, all right, 52 in Mississippi. Now that you need a hoodie for, buddy. Yeah, Pentastar is my favorite. Yes, Jim. I mean, any star really for me is my favorite. 34, where I get 34, Jim. Woo! Now that is cold. Yes, sir. That is cold. That is cold. Yes, the TriStar Omega blades. Now, and of course Felicia got one with her saber that, I gifted to her. And man, it looks fantastic. It looks great. Anthony was sporting it, when he was showing making a video of Felicia's Jim, you're in Washington State? Really? My brother-in-law is over there. Yeah, he's over there. How cool is that, man? How cool is that? So yeah, man. The wow. See, the Pentastar, the TriStar, and all of these star blades. I mean, Anthony has really honed his craft at making these blades. And the sanding that he does on them is pretty damn good too. I mean, it's you have to really look at it and look at it and he spends quite a bit of time. He spends quite a bit of time on these blades and you get very good quality. Hey, Jim, I'm above you in BC. Titan. Wow, y'all are pretty close. Pretty close. You guys gonna have to meet up, man, now with your sabers, right? And talk some saber talk while y'all are that close. That would be great, man, if we could all just get to do like a saber talk reunion with everybody in one place, live, but everybody in one place, in one state, one area. That would be cool. I mean, face to face. Technology is great to be face to face like this, but me, I'm not the type of person, hey, I want to shake your hand, look you in the eye and say hello. That's the kind of person I am, yeah. Jim, spiraling depends on how you do it, but most likely would not be combat worthy. Yeah. Yeah, well, see, the more LEDs that you put in there, of course, is going to be, that. Yeah, not dual worthy too much, right? Battle at the border. Titan. Cincy, man, you didn't miss a whole lot, dog. I mean, of course I'm, running my mouth out like crazy, but hey, love to Canada. Yes, yes. We got some great people in Canada. Great people. Hey, how to draw comics. What up? Thank you for being here. Thanks. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. We're talking on different things of hills and stuff like that. Of course, mentioned a little bit about AJ, but I'm a little do a little bit of saber talk mostly tonight. So, um, what are you up to? Comics. What are you up to? Haha, no worries. There's no worries. Jerry, combat isn't on my mind. Laugh out loud. Just aesthetics. Most people right now, combat really shouldn't be on the mind, but yeah, hey, what the hell? You got to be a lover, not a fighter, right? But ain't nothing wrong with either one of sometimes. Nothing wrong in sometimes. Either one of those. uh, and I feel sorry for we all know the story that the Jedi were supposed to kind of love, but not fall in love because the attachments things. And I would like to see. I mean, we were already headed towards that in the movies of getting away from the attachment thing, but hence Anakin becoming Vader and bringing Force to the balance because balance to the Force. I'm saying things backwards again. There goes my dyslexia. Um, uh, Anakin, he fell in love, right? And of course there could not be no commitments in terms of love in that direction because the Jedi found it to be a hindrance, right? An attachment. But I think if the Jedi actually fought for love in terms of that, you know, how powerful would these Jedi become if they were actually fell in love and fought for love? How powerful would they actually really become? And especially like Kenobi fell in love with um what's her name, but he just simply couldn't bring himself to give that love back to her. And and you see it in the animated series, right? That his facial expressions when she just kind of took off and taking and doing that. So, but could the Jedi actually have been more powerful if they were actually fighting for real love instead of just the attachment part of it? Yes, Luke married Mara. Yes, exactly. You see, and look how powerful Luke actually became. He became powerful because his mindset was changed to having real love instead of the attachment. It was, the real love part of it. Yeah. They fought for the love of the Republic, but I don't think fighting for the love of the Republic is as strong as to have somebody that you're fighting for that you love. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at. You have love for, your republic, your democracy, this and that. But I don't think, yes, for democracy, right? Excuse me, guys. But I don't think it was as powerful as if they were fighting for someone that they were in love with. That's what I'm trying to get at. And Luke became that power when he married Mara Jade, but he fought for her. He fought, you know, he fought for that kind of love. And that's why I feel. And he fought for that kind of love so that his sister could learn how to fight as well, for Leia, right? The Jedi fight only for peace, order, and democracy. Yeah, yeah, they did. But that was also part of their downfall. They got a little too comfortable in all that. They were supposed to be keepers of the peace, but they didn't. They got in the middle of a war, right? They got in the middle of the war because of that. Compassion for all beings. Exactly. Compassion for all beings. But there was always attachment riding right next to that compassion at times. And it was a very fine line. Very fine line. I believe. That's my opinion. I mean, I don't know how you guys, feel about that stuff, but hey, that's just what I think. Especially if you go back and you watch some of the stuff. Um, because it threatened democratic sovereignty. Yes, Jim, absolutely. It did threaten it. It did threaten it. And but there was always the animosity of having the attachment of love and then the love for the democracy. There was animosity that the democracy was going away because of some of those attachments. And when Anakin fell in love with Padme, that broke that rule right there, right? He hid it. He hid it from them. And when and of course, Palpatine kind of used that as a basis to change from the Republic to making into the Empire. I mean, he really rode that wheel all the way through. He knew that that was going to change Anakin anyway. He already knew Anakin was headed that way. So, and in terms of, all right, well let's switch gears again, okay? Let's switch gears again. How many of you have seen? Did y'all get to watch the Bad Batch, like season two, the beginning of season two? I didn't. I watched a few episodes of it, and I thought it was kind of cool. Palpatine needed the Jedi to fight in the Clone Wars to blind them to the dark side. Yeah, yeah. I was actually surprised that quite a few of them didn't turn to the dark side after realizing what was going on. I think they would have been so disgusted to themselves that even Yoda was like, "I got to get out of here." That's why he went and hid. He went and hid because he's just like, I failed. I screwed up. You know, I got to go think about what I did. Now, E e e. Right? Yes, Bad Batch is good. Oh, oh. Titan, how far have you gotten in it? I mean, I've got in maybe 2 or 3 episodes. Cindy, oh, you too, man. Great. How far did you guys get? How many episodes in? I got to the part where they were going after the chest. That's the last I saw right there. I hope season two is as good. Yeah, well, season two, um, I got, like I said, into three episodes of season two, and it's pretty phenomenal. It is really good. Uh, Cindy, you're all caught up. How many episodes is in season two? Because uh, like I said, I'm only into 3 episodes. So excuse me, guys. I apologize. Distractions, just like our government. Laugh out loud. Joe Biden is Emperor Palpatine. Oh my God, Jared, really? Come on, man. Okay. We won't. Let's not go there because politics is kind of, depressing and stuff. So let's kind of make it let's kind of make it to where we can have a little bit more fun without the politics. Because uh, you know, everybody's got their opinion of politics, and we're here to have fun, man. I just don't want that distraction. We're trying to get away from the real world, not be in it right now. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, Jared, every single one of the presidents and everybody in politics, dude, it's just is Emperor Palpatine. They're all wickedly evil. I mean, you can't have anybody really perfect and anything good. So, you know, no worries, bro. No worries, dude. No worries. 16 episodes. Wow, and I'm only into three. Jeez. 12 or 3, I mean 12 or 60. Yeah, wow. I got a ways to go then. Jeez. My goodness. I do have a ways to go. 16 episodes. I got some catching up to do then. They released two last Wednesday, and I think that we're up to 7 or 8 now. Wow. So yeah, I got some catching up to do. Like I said, I'm in only 3 episodes, so um and they're just getting so much better. I love the fact that the storyline has gotten pretty well damn done and stayed true to itself from the first episode to now. Um, the writers are pretty much on mark, and I can't believe how y- you know by now I thought that they would have had switched writers in after season one, and it would stink. Excuse me, guys, but that's not the case. They have done a pretty consistent job on not only the characters in their development, but as well as the storyline development as well. It is just getting, it's getting good. I'm very thoroughly impressed with it. Thoroughly impressed with it. And uh, let's see what the kid brings the best out in all of them. If anybody has noticed, and I don't know if anybody's noticed, but maybe this is just my opinion, that Omega Omega has brought the best and the best in each one of those clones. They have really latched on to Omega and how they interact with each other, but as well as bettering each other. I wish it was live action. It would be fit. Yes, Jared. I think it would be great live action as well. I wonder who they would get. I wonder who what the actors would be to get in terms of, some of those guys. It would be dope. dude. It would be dope. Really. I mean, that would be I would be thinking like maybe I mean, I'm not sure what the age of these clones are, but in terms of age and how they would get, the actors in Omega, probably I would say, that's a hard pick. Omega's a hard pick on who it would be. My goodness. As far as the actors goes, now you could probably get away with maybe like Dolph Lundgren on one, maybe Stallone on another. Um, then you would have probably let's say, who would be like I mean, some of these are like super skinny clones, so it's like maybe Matthew McConaughey would be one. Maybe you would have let's say John Leguizamo for the tech dude, right? Um, geez, I mean, there's all kinds of guys, all kinds. All of the clones in Star Wars Episode 3 were CGI. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course they were. Yeah. And then get real martial artists that can act. Yeah, of course. Hmm. That's Jim. Van Damme, really, Jared? That's not a bad one, though. That really is not a bad choice. That really is not a bad choice. I can't, yeah, that's not a really bad choice, man. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So that's too funny. Van Damme. Man, I mean, Van Damme's kind of making his way back around too. So, yeah. So would Van Damme, okay, who who would Van Damme portray? Jared, who would Van Damme portray? Which one? Which of the clones? Huh? Tell me. You gotta tell me. You gotta tell me who would he be? Which one of the clones? And uh, I'm not sure which one he would be. Well, if he wouldn't be the tech guy, he wouldn't be that guy. I know that for sure. I would say maybe. Oh shoot, what's his name? The one with the headband. I think he would be good for the one with the headband. Omega. Oh my God, Cincy. Ah, shit. Oh, what is you know what? I think Van Damme might be good for what's his name? The dude with the cross eyes or crosshairs, whatever his name is. The dude with the crosshairs on his eye, right? I think he'd probably play him pretty damn good. Yeah, he's a fighter. He wouldn't be like uh, the big muscle dude. I think I would have to go with Dolph Lundgren for that one. You know what I mean? Stallone would have to be the one with the headband. And excuse me, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh, ugh. Excuse me, guys, for a second here. Let's see. Oops, sorry, guys. I just dropped something there real quick. I had to, no kidding. Oh, let's see. The Rock could be Yes! The Rock could be Tank. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Good choice, Titan. Good choice, man. I have to agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, I have to really agree with that. I agree with that 100%. That oh my goodness. My goodness. Wow. See, we're getting somewhere here, people. We're getting somewhere. My goodness. I think what do you think? What is it? Yep, he's right. Titan's right. Absolutely, right? Yep. Oh, you just excited him. R2 is excited for that one. We got a winner! We got a winner! The Rock! The Rock is Tank! Okay, Disney, I hope you're listening because these guys are, they're telling you to get this done. Come on. Gotta listen, Disney. John Batista would be make a good tank too. Yes, Cincy. Absolutely. Those two. They absolutely would make the tank. Each one of those guys. Great choices, man. Great choices. God, see? I'm loving this participation, yo. I'm loving the participation. Really. I mean, this is phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. And you know, you know what kind of okay, and everybody's probably going to shoot me for this, but how many of you have thought about somebody in course, somebody's already made stormtrooper lightsaber, right? Am I wrong for saying this? But I don't kind of think that there should have been any stormtrooper saber made. Honestly, you know, um, I think I think the weaponry for the stormtroopers should stay what they are. The blasters, the maybe the stab part or whatever, knives, stuff like that. I don't think stormtroopers should have any introduction to any kind of lightsabers at all. I mean, I know I've seen somebody make the lightsabers, for stormtrooper, you know, and it's kind of cool. Don't get me wrong, it's a cool looking hilt, but most of us know, and most of us look, about the troopers that they're having, the blasters. They're known for the blasters. They're known for other things, not in their uniform. They're not known for any lightsabers, and so you know, if you, I would hate to see Disney go in a direction where you see a stormtrooper with a saber. And of course, you saw, those red troopers with the whips and stuff that had lightsaber type stuff, and I think there was like, that kind of threw me off, kind of threw me off. I disagree. It's about variety. Hmm. Well, okay. All right. See, I'm not. I mean, that's cool, man. I mean, you want to disagree? That's great. Yeah, I'm open to everybody's opinion, dude. So over here, let me let me say this right now because I don't want people to argue or whatever because everybody here when I'm talking when everybody's participating, everybody has an opinion and we need to all respect opinions as well. I'm not getting after anybody or anything like that. I just want to make sure that everybody understands that when we come on here, it's having fun and whether you agree to disagree or whatever, respect that person's decision on what they say because to me that's very important that you know uh CM has his opinion that he disagrees, and that's okay. Variety is okay. He's absolutely right in that part. Um, but like I said, when everybody else is like, we're disagreeing, that's cool. I love his opinion. I love everybody's. If they disagree with what I have to say, hey, cool. By all means, disagree with me. And we're gonna have here. We're gonna be fun. We're gonna be ourselves, and nobody's gonna get hurt. Their feelings hurt. If you're gonna get your feelings hurt because somebody disagrees with you, hey, that's fine. Then go. I mean, take a chill pill because we're here to have fun, right? And whether you agree, disagree, or not, we're here to have fun, and that's cool. Just respect everybody's opinion, and that's all I care about, right? So, with that out of the way, let's continue having this fun. So, Jim Smith, OMG, don't get me started about the sixth troopers. Troopers need to strengthen their armor because they get killed with one shot no matter where they are. Yes, I have to agree, Titan, that they do need stronger armor. I think it would be a little bit funnier, well, a little bit better if they weren't so easily killed. But at the same time, I mean, at the same time, it is hilarious that you see these guys die like with one shot. I mean, it is hilarious. And I'm just kind of, I don't know. I mean, I'm a weird like this, but I think it's freaking hilarious every time I hear one get shot, and then you hear that, ah, yeah, they start screaming all that when they fall. R2D2 Saber, yeah, I've seen those. I've seen one of those kind of made. It is kind of neat, but you know, at the same time, it's kind of like, really. uh, but don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The like see him says, the variety. Variety is what makes a lot of things go around the world, and I have to agree with that. I don't disagree with your opinion, just that Trooper Sabers shouldn't exist. My apologies. Oh, but that's what I'm saying, see him. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that Trooper Sabers should shouldn't exist. Oh, okay. Shouldn't exist. Um well, yeah, but why would, like I said, they're more or less known for their blasters, right? It would be kind of weird though to see him have a lightsaber. Um unless now here's an interesting thought, see him. Now, the what I could see is if somebody posed as a trooper who was actually a Sith. Now there's an interesting concept, right? Now that I could see, but just a plain old trooper, I don't know. I don't know about that. Um, I think LGT has a trooper lightsaber, white body, silver thin. Titan, I think you're right. I'd seen it somewhere, and I think you're right about that, but I'm not entirely sure either. No, it's Jim says no, it's fine. Chime, you can agree or disagree. Yeah, exactly. And that's that's one of the things that I wanted to let everybody know that before when we start getting some more people on the channel here and we start talking, um, that's one of the things that I feel important is that I want everybody to be heard, and I don't want everybody to feel like they can't say something because somebody's going to agree or disagree, or you know, well, we're here to have fun, and I want to see everybody's opinion because, like I said, everybody's opinion is really important to me, whether they agree, they disagree, or they have feelings towards this, towards that. But be respectful because I mean that's we're all here having the same kind of fun, watching the same things. We're one big Star Wars family here. I mean, surely you go to your family and sometimes you have a little argument, but you kind of go back and forth, like a brother and sister and so forth like that. But it's all good. It's all in love too. You know, we're here to have fun. All fun. I thought Andor did a great job with the troopers. They definitely felt more like the formidable soldiers they were supposed to be. Yeah, and yeah, Cincy, that's kind of cool, man. Um, I wasn't thinking about that, but now that you brought it up, yeah, I think so. I think so. It does look good as Saber goes. I have to, yeah, okay. Well, no, you're right, Jim. Yeah, it does look good. It does look good. I'm just saying, I think it would be very weird to see a trooper with one in terms of that type of, connotation. Um, Jared Mundo, to answer your question, I made a Van Damme echo as it goes with his cybernetic universal soldier theme. What do you think? Huh? Interesting. Interesting. Want to go hello there in Van Damme in hello there in Van Damme voice. That would be funny. Yeah, agree. TY Jim laugh out loud. Too funny, too funny. Van Damme though, Van Damme and The Rock and Bautista, all great picks, all great picks. And see him, thank you, man. Uh, you rock, dude. For bringing that up because you know um different variety of hilts. There's so many varieties, so many different. Excuse me, guys. Whew, I'm losing my voice here. I'm gonna have to get off here pretty soon. Um, so many varieties makes the world go round. Yes, in terms of variety, the world goes round. That is absolutely true. Um, yes, a trooper with a saber is as odd as a turtle without a shell. See, that's just my train of thought, Jim. That's why I'm saying that. But see, him has the great, a great opinion as well because variety is spice of life. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. Excuse me, man. Apologies, guys. Oh, so again, variety is the spice of life, and no matter who you are, where you're at, there's always going to be different things, different opinions, different kinds of wants, needs, all of that stuff put together, and that's what makes this world go round. And here, Black Mamba Saber, yes, dude. Have you seen the ones that the custom saber shop came up with? Ooh, my goodness, they did a phenomenal job on those, right, guys? Sheesh, my gosh, all the little pieces that go to it, though, man, that, geez, that is just absolutely gorgeous hilt. But for as many pieces that they put, like, dang, what you do? Put a puzzle together. It's like putting a puzzle together, guys. All right. You okay, Mundo? Yeah, Jared. Yeah, I'm just losing my voice right now. It's been a long day with you, kind of talking and talking all day long. So, when you talk so much, like I said, with special needs, man, you tend to repeat yourself a million times and you never think twice about it. So it's crazy. And by the time, I get home, my voice is so sore sometimes. But I wouldn't miss doing this because I love all of you guys, love all talking to you guys and hanging out with you guys. And I appreciate you guys, hanging out with me too. It means the world to me. And I hope I can keep doing this, speaking with you guys. And, you know, Jerry says, without diversity, the world would be a blend. Yeah, it would. I mean, it would be a bland place. It would be not fun, not fun at all. So, see him, Jared, Jim, all of you guys, Cindy, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. And, I have to thank Anthony and Kevin for Albatross Junction. We got to I can't wait for issues 3 to come out when we get it. And if you guys have not if for anybody who's watching this who is not familiar with Anthony and Kevin, they are the creators of Albatross Junction. Go to their websites, Anthony Legepa, and Kevin Scott Cosme. Kevin is a painter, and he also paints urban contemporary paintings. He also, does a lot, a lot of other things as well. Uh, you can check out their page, Orange Book Comics, Comic Book Creation Live. You can also go to each one of their places and like and subscribe. You know, say shout out, tell them Mundo sent you. See him says, and it's life's imperfections that create beauty. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. And we are here for a short time, and those imperfections bring out the best of everybody as well, man. Um, everybody, you know, variety, spice, all that good stuff. Um, back to Anthony and Kevin. Like I said, if y'all are not familiar with Anthony, also is Civilized Sabers. He is, he does all the brightest blades on the planet, quad star, dual star, tri-star. you know, give him a look up. Tell him Mundo sent you. Tell him how many blades you need, man. He'll be happy to make you some of those bright ass blades, man. Uh, and Kevin, like I said, man, Kevin's just killing it with his artwork, dude. So. Um, and so for those of you who are watching tonight and are gonna watch later on, if you don't know who I am, Mundo Cabrera, you can also find me on Mundo Cabrera channel. Um, you can like and subscribe. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It's all cool, man. Still love y'all anyway. Love y'all anyway. So with that, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna bid you guys all a good night, and I hope everybody stays safe. And I'm hoping that I can do this maybe a little bit earlier next Monday, but we'll see. I'll have to see how it works out. CM says I'm in the process of two builds, looking at those nice choice stars. Cool, man. Cool. You won't regret it, man. Anthony does pretty damn good shit, man. You know, I'll be getting some blades pretty soon too. So I mean, like I said, I've got a dual star, red blade right here from, so it's pretty good. Um, I'm not gonna jump up and go get my saber right now. Sorry about it. I'd like to light it up right now, but I'm gonna be a little too lazy tonight, guys. So Cindy, have a good night, man. Jim, see y'all. Love you guys. Y'all have a great night, and God bless you guys for staying and chatting with me, hanging out. Uh, Jerry says we all bleed red, thought our skins may be different, but we're all human on one another and show each other respect, kindness. Hashtag need up. Yep. Hashtag nerd up. Hashtag nerd up, guys. And also, I am so sorry, guys. I forgot to mention really quick. If you're into the Profi and all that, go hit up Meg2 Sith and check out his content. Like and subscribe to him, man, because Profi for him, whoo, he is the king of Profis, guys. All right, later, Mundo out. Let's see here. Well, maybe not. Not just yet. I'm gonna leave you guys with a little dance tune here.
In here, we pour whiskey.